What's up, guys? Welcome back to another exotic weapon review video. Obviously, we've gotten a lot of exotic weapons that can become Masterwork now, and I do want to go over one of the better catalysts to have for the Crucible. It is the Vigilance Wing Masterwork. I do want to quickly go over the perks. So it comes with Harsh Truce. This weapon fires a 5-round burst. When a nearby ally is killed, gain health regeneration and increase movement speed. They have Corkscrew Rifling, Ally Magazine. They have Last Stand, which is trait perk, improved weapon performance, and greatly increased recovery when its wielder is the last living member of a fire team. They have Composite Stock. Obviously, you have the Masterwork version, which gives it full auto. Holding down the trigger will fire this weapon at full auto. Now, how to obtain this weapon, considering that it isn't an exotic tied to a quest, it's essentially a random drop from either an exotic engram, or you can get it from Zur if he decides to bring it around, or you could get his Fated engram, which essentially gives you an exotic that you do not have. So if you don't have this weapon, that gives you a chance to get it. Alright, so go over the Masterwork and the exotic catalyst. So the catalyst drops from winning Crucible matches. So essentially, once you win a match, there's a chance it can drop. It's completely RNG, but you actually have to win matches for the Masterwork to drop. You can't lose and have it drop, you have to win. So to get the full Masterwork version, once you get the catalyst, you must get 5 Blood for Blood medals and 250 Vigilance Wing kills. It took me like maybe a week or two just to get this done. I didn't really use Vigilance Wing a lot, especially now that the Graviton Lance meta is in, but still, it was pretty simple. The Blood for Blood medals, again, are the easy part. Those really aren't hard, but once you achieve the full Masterwork, it gives the weapon the full auto perk. The cool thing is, with it being full auto, is that it doesn't skip the frame like it would when you had to press down the trigger, which means you can actually drop people just a little faster. So here's a summary of my thoughts on the perks in general. So Harsh Truce, the 5-round burst aspect already makes this pulse rifle extremely different from other pulses. Plus, when an ally is killed, you get health regen and increased movement. Like, if you're playing PvP, someone is almost always dying, which means, by definition, you can get your health regen back pretty often. Going over the trait perk Last Stand, this perk is definitely situational because the only time it's really viable is in the competitive playlist when that's the only time when all of your teammates can't respawn, like whether you are doing countdown or survival, and that's the only time that actually makes you technically the last living member of your fire team. So that's really the only time this perk comes in handy. PvE wise, I don't have any footage, but I can say it wouldn't be too viable. Like, in most PvE activities, your teammates don't die often enough for the health regen, and you're almost never the last person alive in a fire team. So I feel like its perks would be extremely underutilized. Plus, I'm not saying that it'd be bad for like DPS or anything like that. Like, it'd probably be good, especially with this big mag and 5-round burst, but it just doesn't have a lot of viability with its set of perks in general. PvP wise, in the Crucible, with the Masterwork included on it, like, it's still pretty amazing. Obviously, Vigilance Wing has been good since the 1.2.0 update, and I believe, and it's still a huge part of the meta today. Like, people are either using one of two things, right? You're either using the Graviton Lance or the Vigilance Wing for PvP, right? So with it being full auto now with the exotic catalyst, like, you don't have to worry about keep pressing the trigger, which I know can trip up some people when getting into a firefight and aiming properly. Like, I know some people's motor skills aren't as good. I knew I never used to be good with pulse rifles until you kind of have to train yourself to be good with them. So with the full auto, it basically just makes it like a 5-round burst auto rifle essentially. Plus, now that quick play has 6v6, you already know your teammates are going to die sometime during the match, which gives you more opportunities for your health regen to kick in with the Harsh Truce perk. So with 4v4, it kind of kicked in, but now there's more people, it makes more sense that the health regen would kick in more often. Finally, my ranking is a 9 out of 10. Overall, I'd say the Vigilance Wing is still one of the best and most used guns right behind the Graviton Lance. Plus the Masterwork just makes it a lot easier to use and just makes it feel crispy, you know? I highly recommend grinding for the Catalyst and to get the full Masterwork. Obviously getting wins is kind of hard, so maybe going in with a fire team, that might be your best option to try to get this Catalyst. Alright guys, that's my review over the Vigilance Wing Masterwork. If you guys want to help support me, there'll be a link below. Say best way to support me. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video, turn the notification bell next to subscribe if you want to be notified when I drop some new content on the channel, and then comment y'all to see below again, making content for you, so whatever you want to see, I will try to get out there as quickly as possible. Obviously, we have some stuff coming out with the Solstice of Heroes event and Forsaken coming out here in a month or so. So we're gonna have some good stuff coming. I'm super excited. Also, we have the Discord link below as well. If you want to join the Discord, that'd be awesome. There's no requirements. You don't have to be part of the clan or anything like that. All you have to do is press on the link and just join in. So we have some chat channels going about some new games, obviously things like Destiny 2 Forsaken, Anthem, to Division 2, other games. We also have some voice chats, so if you want to talk to me, that'd probably be the best way to do that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.